What's up guys, back with another video. If you couldn't tell from the title, it is the top 5 strains of 2023. These aren't my picks because I don't really try too many strains to be able to just put my own, right? I'd probably only tried like maybe 10, 20 strains this year or last year, right? So it wouldn't make sense for me. This is actually from High Times. It is from like their website, and everyone knows about High Times. They may not have the credibility that they did maybe 10, 15 years ago because they're promoting a lot of stuff that is just, you can see it's like a cash grab, you know what I mean? So I definitely would say take this with a grain of salt, but we are going to be reacting to what High Times thinks is the top 5 strains of 2023. And if you guys didn't know, this channel used to do this all the time. I don't think I've done it in like 2 years or so. And when I did, it wasn't a High Times top 5 list, right? I would also like to say is that these videos was the first and only video, a long format video, that I actually reached 100 million views, or not 100 million, 1 million views. I'm sorry, I'm kind of fumbling over my words right now. But yes, one of these top 5 strain videos is the first and only video that I've gotten to hit over 1 million views. And you know, let's make another one, right? I don't expect it to get 1 million views, but I do want to do these lists again, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like, well, since people really enjoyed that first video, even though I think it's pretty shitty, it was like a horrible video, if I'm gonna be completely honest. And yeah, we're just gonna do it again, right? So this is, alright, so best strains of the year. Let's go see what this is. We ain't gonna read what they're writing, we're just gonna skim through the ones that we're talking about. So Blueface is the first one. Blueface was the first ever indoor cultivar to win Best in Show in California's legendary competition, the Emerald Cup. Fig Farms, I've heard many good things about Fig Farms. They definitely know what they're doing when it comes to growing. Put that feather in their cap in 2023 when Blueface delivered the goods. Blueface is a shitty rapper, just saying that out of the way. This one was 1 year after its sister Pheno, Animal Face, the seeds of which came out of the same pack, took home the top prize in the indoor category, but couldn't recapture Best in Show in the 3rd year of the famous outdoor competition indoor category. The pack the duo came from was Face Off OG and Animal Mints from Seed Junkie. Blueface went on to win a bunch of other stuff, but according to the team at Fig Farms, the 3rd place finish at California Eagle Clash Invitational in December 2022 was really special for them after winning so many awards for over the years. Fig Farms COO Mike Doughton explained what made it special to High Times. It was a pretty special moment for us because we're in a room full of other competitive brands in the marketplace, as well as even home growers. We all judge the flower together, so there's no opportunity for anyone to have any judgment of the flower based on what they think of other people or anything like that. It's all blind or right in front of each other, and then the other competitions that happen are mostly blind also. But on this particular one, it hits home because we sit there and touch flowers with them. So it's really special to have Blueface when amongst all the other competitors also are sitting there in the same room. The biggest problem with Blueface, the availability. It only yields about 2/3 of what its sister Animal Face puts out. Fig Farms is already dedicating as much space as they can to it for the moment. And he talked a lot about this. Let's just see what it looks like. Man, it looks pretty damn good to me, I'm not gonna lie right here. Yeah. Fig Farms, huh? Figgy Farms. Let's take a hit. I think, yes. Cheers. So I just realized that whole one took like 3 minutes to read or so. So we might just skim through it, you know, read a little bit about it. But French Laundry. Oh my god. Are you guys seeing this? You guys seen this? If you guys didn't know what French Laundry is, like 10-15 years back, my dad wanted to take me and my brother and my mom to a place called French Laundry. It, I believe, is in Napa Valley, and it is like a 3 Michelin star restaurant where It's like omakase, or I don't know if that's what they call omakase, but basically they have like their own garden for their fresh vegetables and fruits and stuff, and they give you like a 30-course meal, all like bite-sized and very small, but it's all about the experience. Basically, 3-star Michelin restaurant in Napa Valley, and apparently it's one of the best restaurants in the world. So it's not out of the ordinary for strains to be named after things that are that great, you know. So if you didn't know what French Laundry is, I have not went there. My dad was just saying it a long time ago, but it would have been dope. I've been to a French restaurant before. I don't think I appreciate food that much to be going to those, so it's a waste. I believe it's like $300 to $400 a person, and you can spend like $500 more to actually stay at that spot too. Now, laundry at the California Cannabis Trade Show Hall of Flowers a couple years back, I knew we were dealing with a heater that would eventually be recognized at the Emerald Cup, High Times Cannabis Cup Style Olympics, and the Trans Bay Challenge for its quality. The strain is a pairing of LA Rouge and the soap from Maven Genetics. Let's just talk about it. 2003 would see French Laundry carry Maven Genetics on its back in its transition from OGs to award winners. The pot was already solid, but it just takes a little bit of magic to raise the bar for a whole company that was already in 400 shops before the French Laundry rocket took off. Damn. That's crazy. Damn, they'd be talking about it. French Laundry. I would say out of the two that I've seen already, Blueface, I do love, you know, some blueberry strains and, you know, all that stuff, but French Laundry, it just sounds, especially since I know what it's named after, you know, I definitely want to try it. White Thorn Rose. Whoa. Okay. Really nice. I ain't gonna lie. In the world of papaya and GMO everything, White Thorn Rose has carved itself a spot amongst the elite strains that carry big flavors and produce enough hash to be commercially viable. Adding to that, with this strain, you're also dealing with a decades-old family genetics line from Humboldt County, providing even more reason to love it. Bred the strain at Huckleberry Hill Farms when he crossed his mother's strain, Paradise Punch with Lemon OG. Paradise Punch and Lemon OG? I haven't even tried those, but they sound good. And to mix those? Yeah. That's the thing about being a grower. They know what to cross. Like, they're looking for something specific in this strain and something specific in this strain, and then they cross it together to get both of what they want. And, you know, I think only a grower can have that type of scent or smell or skill to know what to cross, you know. So people are just crossing everything nowadays, not really putting any thought into it. I feel like, you know, crossing cookies with cookies to get another cookies, like whatever. But White Thorn Rose, you know what I mean? Okay, sure banger. This looks, I mean, they could have gotten a better picture, but I mean, it's nice. You got yellow hairs, very bright yellow hairs, if I might add. One of the biggest up-and-coming strains in the game, Sure Banger, continued the legacy of Massachusetts, putting out absolute hitters like Chemdog and Mass Super Skunk. Sure Banger is a pairing of Sunset Sherbet that traces back to Sherbinski and Cookies founder Jigga in San Francisco, and Headbanger from Karma Genetics. Damn, so bred in Boston, huh? The packs eventually made it to California. Some of the most choice phenols selected are producing some of the best flowers in the state. The rosin version is starting to take off, with some handful of people running it having won a handful of awards in 2023. Sure banger, you know what I mean? Let's see what the last one is. This one, I noticed this list specifically doesn't really tell you the THC percentage. It really shouldn't, because THC percentage depends on the grower. You know, someone can grow Sure Banger crappy, and someone can grow it, you know, good, and THC is gonna range. So it just all depends, and it's all random, you know. Not random, but it varies. That's the right word. Okay, Blue Zushi. So a lot of Z strains are coming out. I believe I've seen Blue Sushi on a few content creators videos, and people were just saying that this was it, you know, this was the strain. So definitely, I haven't tried it yet myself, but I definitely want to. There is no strain carrying the Z flag higher than Blue Zushi these days, apart from Original Z from deep in the heart of Mendocino County, where they don't let lawsuits from candy companies stop the hype. The Blue Zushi wave has been led by one of the better minds in cannabis, Stacks of the Tenko. I've heard good things about the Tenko, who doubles as arguably the most prominent Englishman in international cannabis at the moment. Hype is a finicky thing though. Blue Zushi has always done well since its first hit the scene and has always had its haters. When it won its first Olympics, it was still in the packaging. The haters argue people were voting for the hype. When it won its second Olympic award, it beat out 120 plus other strains that entered the contest that year. Roughly 4 or 6 times a larger field than the first win, and it was blind. Still the haters came out. Well, there you go. You know what I mean? I think we should end it here in terms of the top 5 strains of the year according to High Times. You know, you guys can give me your top 5 strains down below as well. I'll link the article somewhere in, no, maybe not the description, maybe in the comments, because YouTube's kind of weird like that. But yeah, what do you guys think of the strains? Are there strains that you have tried before? Are there strains that you would like to try? Let me know down in the comments below. And also, out of the 5, which one looked the most interesting out of you, looks the best or whatever. And yeah, let's have a discussion. But other than that, hopefully you enjoyed the video. I will see you guys in the next one. Hopefully I can be consistent with these year list things. I'll try to be. Peace out, guys.